Teenage angst is a part of life. But some girls' emotions run too deep to control.
I told you not to talk to her!
A high school student's quiet reserve masks a deeper horror.
This act was up close and personal, and it would have took a very violent and angry person.
You want a lift?
There is nothing childlike about one girl's thoughts.
What did she call me?
She knew she was going to kill that night.
And no one will stand in the way of a love-struck teen.
We're done.
She's a textbook sociopath.
Do it right.
No remorse, no empathy, no conscience.
For these deadly women, murder is child's play. They are never too young. In 2011, in the remote desert town of West Wendover, Nevada. 18-year-old Tony Fratto leads a quiet life.
She was a very shy, withdrawn girl, very intelligent, very diligent in her work.
Then, everything changes when she meets 18-year-old student Katie Patton.
Cody!
Tony falls head over heels.
I missed you.
I've only gone out.
She put all her cards into Cody.
Well, what can I say? I'm in love.
I can't be happy without him. He's my world.
Hi.
Tony definitely was obsessed with Cody.
The teen romance becomes more serious when the pair talks of marriage.
We have some good news. We're getting married.
Tony's parents worry their daughter's too young,
I'll be back. We're gonna go tell Cody's dad.
and Cody is a bad boy.
Cody had a reputation for having problems throughout his life with anger.
Still so young. What if they elope?
One day, he'd be sweet and attentive and a good student, and the next, a holy terror.
Therefore repent all ye ends of the earth.
Tony's parents decide not to fight the teen love and open their home to Cody.
What's your favorite passage?
They're very good people, and I believe that they thought they could help him with being a constructive family.
A glory in my Jesus, for he hath redeemed my soul.
A glory in truth. There.
It's so good just living here.
They'll also be able to keep an eye on their daughter.
I still think you should wait a little longer.
I love him. He loves me.
But Tony is not the only girl in Cody's life. He still hangs out with childhood friend, 16-year-old Michaela Costanza, or Mickey.
They've grown up together. No romantic interests, they're just like best buddies.
And that becomes a problem for his new fiancée.
Michaela was very pretty, very outgoing, very athletic, the things that Tony wasn't.
Thank you. I told you not to talk to her.
I've known her forever.
Well, yeah, I told you and you don't listen.
I love you.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't only love me.
Tony!
Tony's insecurities start eating her up.
Tony's diaries revealed what she was really feeling and thinking. That Cody was eventually going to leave her for another woman.
It really shows that Tony didn't have much self-worth. She had low self-esteem. And that comes out in many different ways.
Tony goes on the offensive.
Who do you think you are?
There's one day when Tony is giving Mickey a real hard time, you know, bullying her, calling her names.
Tony, I have a boyfriend.
What do you want with my man? That sort of thing.
Just stay away!
Then Cody does something that surprises everyone.
Cody had a box cutter and cut Michaela's arm and thought it was somewhat funny and laughed about it.
You're insane!
So Mickey responds by saying, this guy is crazy. And he's likely crazy because he's with a crazy girlfriend.
What should I say?
Meet up.
Thanks to Tony's jealousy, a lifelong friendship is falling apart.
After that incident, Michaela just cut Cody off as a friend. But Cody didn't like that.
On March 3rd, 2011, the school parking lot is deserted, except for Cody. He's waiting for Mickey to finish track practice.
Mickey goes out of the back of the school, and Cody's waiting for her because he knows where she exits the building every day.
Cody, you shouldn't be here.
Hey, I just want to show you something.
He's got an SUV waiting there,
You want to show me something?
and he gets her over to that SUV.
What, in here?
Mickey still has trust in her lifelong friend. But she shouldn't.
Whoever came along that got in between Tony and Cody, whether it was innocent or not, was going to be a problem.
In 2011, in West Wendover, Nevada, teens Tony Fratto and her fiancé, Cody Patton, are at war with Michaela Costanza. On March the 3rd, Cody sets out to prove his devotion.
Cody grabs Michaela while she was coming out of school, binds her, and throws her in the back of his SUV.
It's time for her to pay.
Then he sends a text to his partner in crime and says, "I've got her." That tells me this was in the planning for a long time, and the plan was murder.
What did I say?
I couldn't imagine the intense fear that girl went through.
Shut up!
Cody drives to a deserted location known as the Gravel Pits.
It's going to be the last place that Mickey sees, unfortunately.
Cody! Cody, please! No! No!
A lifelong friendship ends with senseless cruelty.
Cody was friends with this girl. But yet here he is participating in this murder. Why? Well, Tony has control over him.
She had sat on her legs and helped cut her throat. It was very up close and personal. It was very, very violent.
Tony and Cody could have killed Michaela quickly and with a lot less violence, but that isn't what they wanted.
And then they bury her in a shallow grave and drive away like it's just any other day. That's cold-hearted. That's evil. At its core.
When a 16-year-old girl goes missing, it's not a secret for long. Her worried parents call police, who start talking to Mickey's peers.
Tony and Cody were contacted that evening, and both denied even knowing where she was.
But the school's security cameras tell another story.
They'd begin to look at some surveillance video taken from the school. And that's where they see Cody. So Cody has some splaining to do.
The bravado he displayed while beating his friend to death deserts Cody Patton under police interrogation.
Cody tells the story of the murder and what happened.
He had done it and confessed that he had done it alone.
What Cody doesn't say is who helped him.
He doesn't even mention Tony's name. They have no reason to believe she was even there.
Tony Fratto is about to get off scot-free until she confides in the wrong person.
It's okay, Tony.
Cody's father.
Do this.
Are you sure this will help Cody?
After Cody was arrested, Tony was speaking with his father and told him that she was present when Michaela was murdered. Cody's father didn't even wait for her to get dressed. In her pajamas, he drove her to Cody's lawyer's office.
I remember.
I don't know whether she thought she was implicating herself or she thought that maybe this was going to cast a shadow of a doubt for Cody's case.
Who slit her throat?
I don't know what her reasoning behind this confession was.
It's both of us.
In 2012, the pair is found guilty of murder. Cody Patton receives life with no parole for first-degree murder. Tony Fratto pleads guilty to second-degree murder. She is sentenced to life with the possibility of parole after 18 years.
I don't believe it's something any of the community's ever going to forget.
Michaela Costanzo will be grieved for many years to come. A wonderful life cut short by her lifelong friend.
It's astounding to me how easy it was for Cody to turn on his childhood friend, Michaela.
Where's the motive for Cody to kill this girl, this childhood friend of his? Tony has a motive. Cody doesn't really have a motive, other than being loyal to Tony.
A crime can be so horrific.
I could not believe a girl was capable of this type of focused rage and anger.
So disturbing.
She wrote, "I wish I could kill you again. Your terrified screams turn me on."
It's almost unbelievable.
She was a natural-born killer.
The city of Camberley, England, 1991. 11-year-old Sharon Carr is popular with both students and teachers.
At school, her friends recalled Sharon as being, a pretty sociable kid.
A polite, helpful girl.
Hey, miss. Hi, Sharon. I'll help you.
But her happy exterior is paper thin. inside Sharon is a lost little girl.
Sharon Carr's early life was classically tragic. One of 4 kids her mother had by 3 different men. She was given little attention.
A string of father figures are in and out of her life. So is violence.
When Sharon was only 7, both her mother and her mother's live-in partner were hospitalized for a violent interaction between them.
Sharon, what are you drawing? Sharon?
This is a big problem for children to see something like that. It can leave scars.
Come on, boy.
To the outside world, Sharon seems fine. But inside, a storm is brewing. Before her 12th birthday, Sharon lashes out at a neighborhood pet.
From a very young age, Sharon was involved in some very disturbing incidents. She has used a shovel to decapitate a dog.
When a child tortures or kills animals, they're trying to take control of their life. And that's what Sharon liked to do.
Her mother can't control Sharon.
Be a good girl, okay?
She places her in foster care.
Come on, Sharon. Let's go see your new home.
When a child knows nothing but stress, they grow up hyper-attuned, waiting for the next bad event to happen. When Sharon was removed from her mother's home and put in foster care, things did not go well.
A month later, she's back home. Not just angry, but rejected. Her dark world is set to explode.
Sharon was completely lacking emotion and extremely cold in her outlook on everything.
Sharon was used to chaos, and so she created her own.
The English city of Camberley, in the early hours of Friday, June 6th, 1992. 12-year-old Sharon Carr is cruising the streets, looking for fun with 2 male friends.
Normally, it would be shocking to know that a 12-year-old was out at 2:30 in the morning. But Sharon didn't have any boundaries, no rules. If there were, she broke them anyway.
Also out on the town is 18-year-old hairdresser Katie Ratcliffe. But her night ends in tears when she bumps into a former boyfriend.
Katie had actually recently split up from her boyfriend.
I'm really sorry, but...
She found out he was dating another girl, and this clearly upset her.
The dejected hairdresser is vulnerable when the girls' worlds collide.
No, I've never seen it before. Oi, darling, you want a cigarette?
It's 2:30 in the morning. Katie is outside the nightclub. They've shut the doors. She's pretty tipsy from the alcohol she's consumed. She's still very upset.
That'd be really nice, thanks. You want a lift? Yeah, sure, why not?
Katie thought she was getting a ride home.
It's obvious that Sharon was not threatening in any way to Katie.
What's wrong? Boy issues.
Otherwise, she would never have accepted the lift with Sharon and those 2 boys.
But Katie is not going home. She's driven to an isolated park.
Let me out. Come on home from here. Calm down, love. No, well, you're crazy.
Sharon pulled out this 6-inch blade
What did you call me?
and surprised Katie.
I called you crazy.
Sharon was tired of practicing on animals. I don't think Katie did anything to set Sharon off. Sharon knew she was going to kill that night. Katie was the unlucky victim.
Sharon's friends do nothing to help Katie.
Katie must have just been in disbelief. Then she would have doubled over, feeling all of the pain, feeling the blows from that knife cutting through and through her.
Sharon will record in her diary what she is thinking that night.
She wrote, "Killing for me is a mass turn on. It makes me so high."
She enjoyed the act of stabbing and venting her rage. Moreover, it turned her on.
Sharon even wrote in her diary, "I wish I could kill you again. Your terrified screams turn me on."
And if she could do it again, she would draw out the murder over a longer period of time because she enjoyed Katie's suffering.
In the frenzied attack, Katie suffers more than 30 wounds to her chest, heart, and abdomen.
Katie bled to death. She died mainly from internal bleeding.
What 12-year-old Sharon does next is almost impossible to believe.
Wait, boys, come and help me.
She exposed her body, looked at her breasts and genitalia, and then used the knife to cut her. I could not believe a 12-year-old girl was capable of this type of focused rage and anger. I could not believe that a 12-year-old girl would mutilate the genitalia and breasts of an 18-year-old girl.
When Katie's body is discovered the next day, everything points to a sex murder.
The police thought Katie was killed by a man. It looked like a rape homicide to the police.
No one suspects a 12-year-old girl. And her friends don't talk. Sharon is free to go back to being a schoolgirl. Until, on the 2nd anniversary of Katie's murder,
What did you do that for?
without provocation, Sharon again resorts to violence.
The 7th of June must have meant something to Sharon. It was the day of her first murder, and it looks like she tried to do it again.
This time, Sharon is arrested and sentenced to 2 years in youth detention. And police discover her macabre diary.
Sharon admitted to the murder of Katie and the sexual pleasure she gained from that.
Sharon's male accomplices are never identified. In March 1997, Sharon Carr, the UK's youngest known murderess, is convicted.
Sharon, at 12 years old, was a sadist, a sexual sadist.
In prison, Sharon's finally diagnosed as suffering from schizoaffective disorder, a combination of schizophrenia and a mood disorder.
Schizoaffective disorder is the double whammy of psychiatric problems. This is a condition marked by profound mood swings and periodic psychoses. Bad combo. Most people diagnosed with it do have difficult lives, but they do not become killers. Sharon was different. Sharon gives mental illness a bad name.
Sharon is transferred to a secure mental institution where she can be held indefinitely.
Sharon remains under the care of a mental institution to this day.
And to this day, few can believe a 12-year-old girl capable of such cruelty. But Sharon's mental instability took hold at a very early age.
It's highly unusual for a 12-year-old female to become a sadistic sexual killer. I've never even heard of it before this case. But Sharon was ahead of her time.
Teen love can be so sweet.
It was a fairy tale.
But when young hearts clash,
She went after the boyfriends of other girls.
romance comes to a bitter end.
Together you have this toxic mix.
In the quiet country town of Livermore, California, in 2002, 17-year-old school student Jenna Nannetti has something none of the other girls have.
What are you waiting for? Mike's meant to be here.
A husband.
This was a fairy tale, I think, from Jenna's position.
Jenna didn't have a stable, strong, loving father figure in her life. It's no wonder she went to the first good-looking guy that came along.
19-year-old Mike Simons is a military wannabe with a wild side.
He was trying to get into the Army. They wouldn't take him. Mike had a juvenile record. He had apparently stolen a car and got into a high-speed pursuit.
See you, lovebirds.
Mike, he was a bad boy, and everybody knew it.
Jenna soon learns that tying the knot doesn't tie Mike down.
Michael Simons was an attractive person who a lot of women wanted to be with.
One of them is fellow schoolgirl, 17-year-old Katie Bellflower.
Katie wasn't well liked at high school because she had a tendency to go for the boyfriends of other girls.
Now Katie sees a chance to steal a girl's husband.
Mike was married, but that didn't stop Katie. The fact that he had a wedding ring on, that was just catnip to her.
The young seductress has no trouble charming Mike. In just 3 months, Jenna has gone from hitched to ditched.
He moved out and then moved in with Katie Bellflower.
Mike, can we talk?
No, I'm done talking.
But Jenna's not giving up her husband
Please, hon.
without a fight.
I still love you.
Despite the fact that Mike was leaving every indication he was not going to be a good catch,
I can't live without you.
Jenna still wanted him back.
Katie has no sympathy.
Katie Bellflower, at the tender age of 17,
We're done.
was a ruthless, heartless woman.
But Jenna's persistence pays off. Mike invites her over for a chat. She's hoping for a reunion.
I think Jenna was in love with the idea of having a happy marriage.
But they aren't alone. Katie and loyal friend, 20-year-old Jeffrey Hamilton, are watching and listening.
Jeffrey Hamilton was a social misfit, basically no friends other than Katie Bellflower and Mike Simons.
Okay, get the car.
Jenna's dream of a new beginning becomes a nightmare.
Katie retrieved a baseball bat from within the residence. Walked out on the porch, and from behind, struck Jenna Simons.
Jenna, okay.
When Katie did that, she wasn't defending herself against an attack.
Look at me.
Mike, help me.
She was simply eliminating the competition.
Katie and Jeff disappear, leaving Mike to comfort Jenna. But he doesn't take her to the hospital straight away.
Mike, take me to the hospital.
He's got business to attend to.
We've got to get back to Katie first. I think I know where she is.
Jenna begged him to take her to the hospital. And he convinced her, no, we don't want to do that. We need to go after Katie.
The first blood has been spilt. Before dawn, there will be more.
You got this mixture of personalities, and together you have this toxic mix. It's absolutely shocking.
In Livermore, California, two 17-year-old girls love for the same man. Mike Simons turns to war. On October the 6th, 2002, Katie Bellflower lashes out at Mike's wife, Jenna Nannetti. Mike convinces Jenna to hunt down Katie and seek revenge.
I know where Katie is. Let's go get her. She's hanging out at Whiskey Slough.
Mike drives to an isolated area of the Delta.
Waiting there for Michael and Jenna were Katie Bellflower and Jeffrey Hamilton.
Are they even gonna come?
Yes, okay, just calm down. They'll be here.
Katie has recruited Jeffrey Hamilton to be her getaway driver.
It's them.
Katie had enormous influence and power over Jeff. He would do anything for her.
Give me the gun.
Jenna has no idea. She's been lured into a trap.
Do it right.
Jenna.
Mike. Mike.
Beg for your life and I may let you live.
He makes her beg for her life. Guns her down in cold blood.
But she won't die.
She's not dead yet. I need more ammo.
What? How long is this gonna take? You wuss?
The final shot is at point-blank range.
Mike made Jenna beg for her life before he shot her to death. There's really nothing else to say.
Michael and Katie drag Jenna's lifeless body to the edge of the water.
The brutality of it is just incomprehensible.
Bye-bye, wifey.
This isn't just a crime of jealousy. They're also greedy. The duo want to cash in Jenna's life insurance policy.
Katie and Mike plan to spend her life insurance proceeds on buying a house and starting a new life.
12 days pass before Jenna's body is found.
She's found badly decomposed by a couple of fishermen.
3 of the mourners at Jenna's funeral are also the last people to see her alive.
I was confident that Michael and Katie had some involvement.
But there's no physical evidence tying any of the trio to the crime.
We were never able to find the baseball bat. We were not able to find the shotgun either.
The murder goes unsolved and might still be today, except for another love triangle.
Hey, baby. I got you a present. This is Aspen.
Just months after Jenna's death, Katie brings a third person into their tryst, a 16-year-old girl called Aspen.
Katie liked to control people. I think that's why she invited Aspen, her friend, in for a 3-way with her boyfriend, Mike.
But when Katie becomes pregnant, she is in no mood for sharing.
Katie Bellflower became pregnant with Michael's child and decided that Aspen was in the way.
To Katie, the solution is simple.
Katie had gotten away with murder. And that emboldens someone, the killer, to do it again.
But Katie doesn't want to get her hands dirty. She again recruits Jeff Hamilton. On February 28th, 2003, Katie gets her young teen rival drunk.
They plied her with alcohol.
Oh, whoa. My dad would kill me if he knew I was out here.
Without warning, Jeff begins to choke her violently.
As Aspen fights for her life, Katie whispers a chilling promise.
I killed Jenna, and now I'm gonna kill you. It's okay.
What's going on here?
But fate interrupts.
Is she all right?
Police officer Tim Phillips is on a routine patrol.
I saw one young lady who was laying pretty much on her back. Another young lady that was kneeling next to her, kind of embracing her.
It's okay, officer. We got it.
I noticed Katie Bellflower was wearing rubber gloves, as was Jeffrey Hamilton.
Yeah.
Katie thinks fast.
She's just a bit sick. Gloves are in case she vomits.
Telling the officer she's not killing Aspen. She's caring for her.
She appeared forthright and she was convincing.
In an instant, she was able to transition from cold-blooded killer to convince this officer that they were there to provide comfort.
It's the perfect chance for Aspen to escape, but she stays silent.
Aspen probably didn't tell what Katie and Jeff had done to her because she was frightened.
But master manipulator Katie loses control when Aspen gets home.
You'll be fine. Just keep your mouth shut. love you.
She immediately told her parents exactly what had happened.
And reveals Katie's admission to killing Jenna. Police quickly arrest the trio, and their days of freedom are over. Mike Simons is found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life. No chance of parole. Jeff Hamilton pleads guilty to second-degree murder and is sentenced to 15 years to life.
You put all these personalities together and it's just a dangerous mix.
Katie Bellflower pleads guilty to first-degree murder and receives 25 years to life in prison.
Here's a girl that participates in the brutal murder of a 17-year-old teenager, and then 5 months later plans, orchestrates, and attempts to carry out the murder of a 16-year-old. That tells you all you need to know about Catherine Bellflower.
For investigators, the mystery is what turned a teen girl into a killer.
We love birds.
Katie's background gives few clues.
Some criminals are born, some criminals are made through abusive or neglectful childhoods. Katie Bellflower did not come from a dysfunctional family. Katie was born one. I think if Katie hadn't been caught, she would have done it again and again and again. The behavior was becoming repetitive.
These deadly women proved youth is no barrier to cruelty. Tony Fratto sacrificed a young life for young love. Sharon Carr turned her sick fantasies into reality. And Katie Bellflower put her desires above a life. They had baby-faced looks, but hard hearts, and were never too young.